Hello and welcome back to Prison Architect. In this episode we're going to be building the medium security prison over here, which is all going to be single cells similar to this one, apart from the central block, which is going to be 6 massive dormitories, and then we may end up building into these parts as well, depending on how the money is. Somehow we just got a load of money there. Intake of prisoners. So we've got loads of prisoners coming in. We need to see if any of them are snitches so that we can defend them. It looks like hardly any of them have personality traits. It's going to make defending them easier. Yeah, we've also got to do the visitation rooms. Now hopefully what I did was counted how many would be able to fit in there. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that that's what happened. So I need to clone. Okay. Time to clone this in. No, I didn't count it properly. Okay. Well, it's only got to be one higher. That's not so bad. We can just put that there like that. And we can remove this door as well. And then we can then just build another visitation unit up here. And yeah, we've got all this as staff only, but this area is available to anyone. We do also need to get some electricity cables in. I keep on just putting additional electricity on some of these power stations and just hoping that it's not going to be the thing that pushes it over the edge. So far that strategy has been working out. Snitch. So now if I look at all the workers again. Right, quick build that there now. Will it allow it? We want these walls demolished. We want brick walls there. And we want this room to be visitation. It looks like it worked. And then yeah, already put it in with the floor. So I suppose just to keep the consistency, put more fancy tiles in. We do then need to have electricity cables specifically going to each of... oh wait, someone escaping. I'm guessing that they were trying to escape but didn't get very far. Yep, and then we also need to have electricity cables going to the door servos, and all those door servos can be connected then to this security station here, and that's going to then allow visitation for the prisoners up here, which should keep them happier. And then it does leave this this parole problem. Could actually put some parole in here. Is that going to work? Can actually do that. Might have to move this. I know we can't move that door. So if you do that, can actually put it down a couple more and just have the door further up. So if we have that actually going down here, this is perfect. Okay, actually it doesn't need to go down quite that far. Can then move that one up here. There we go. We can then have two paroles. We can then stick a piece of fence there. It might actually be best just to put a piece of brick wall here, just so they don't try and hop over it. Requires entrance. Yep, that is true. I'll demolish those walls. The prisoners will then, for a moment, be able to escape. But then the problem will be fixed fairly quickly. Danger rising. Gang member being in solitary. Well, if you're going to be kicking off in the yard, then you deserve it. Look how close he was to getting killed there. Incredibly close. Alex Malone, 3 hours. And we now have 2 prisoners in death row. Interestingly, I don't see either of them there though. I'm guessing that they're in here. See any snitches? Don't see any snitches, but also don't see many of the personality traits. Oh, look at him, he's miles away. Who is close? He will do. Dennis DeSoto. We need to bring him in so that we can try and figure out who the snitches are. Good luck to that officer. Right, yeah, let's quickly get that snitch to security, please. And then he can also tell us where anything else is. Look at this. Right. Does that reveal a few more snitches potentially? Doesn't look like it. One death. Right, well, now we've got the snitch in, we can search prisoner. How are we bringing that stuff into school with you? Shocking behaviour. Search him. I'll just search the cell, to be honest. Have I selected the correct one? Nope. Oh well. It's gonna be one unhappy prisoner. He's in parole. You joking? Need to search what he's carrying. Oh, we'll worry about that in a moment then. Search prisoner. Got another one there with a rope. Plenty of prisoners here with stuff. Yeah, the only problem with doing this now is that the danger is already very high. This is just going to exacerbate the situation, to be honest. They'll get found with stuff and then they will just start kicking off. More difficulties there for our police officer. He's on the way to get searched anyway. Then yeah, we can now start then searching some of this stuff. Search this as well. Search this dude. Not sure which one of those exactly it is. It's like, yeah, right in the middle. That actually made it easier by zooming in. And this drill. And now we can have another look around, see what else there is. The forestry here, some booze, and anything else. Looks like everything, apart from new stuff coming in here. And then, yeah, this stuff here. Right. Search all this. I mean, maybe it would be found on the way in anyway, but this just makes it so that it definitely does get found. More people carrying stuff. Yeah, I could just leave him in here all day and just constantly be searching people. That would be one way of keeping the prison clean. Okay. So Dennis, who is now snitch, we have to go to protective custody, and we can now deactivate. Send you over there. Good. I want to check on our death row prisoners. Here's one of them, Alexander Henderson, who needs to go to solitary because they found drugs on him. And that must then be where the other death row prisoner is then. Somewhere in solitary. Who are we looking for? Alexander Ilyin. Can actually look him up here a little bit easier. Prisoners. No, he's in here still. Waiting to be moved. Henderson. Clemency 18%. So it looks like we might be having our first executed prisoner. I also need to put building blocks there, there, and make these into paroles. Object, visit a table. Kind of the wrong way round, but we'll just have to make do. And then we can start getting these prisoners out on parole. Killed him with a drill. He killed the dog handler. Man, that's not cool. So yeah, the gang members are still furious that their leader is being punished. Saving that. Right. Is he still in solitary then? It doesn't look like it. It might be that he's out eating now. But I don't think that's how it works. I think they keep them out. Yeah, it must just be that it's decreasing because he has been released again. 60 staff members are exhausted. That is not what we want to be hearing. Staff morale 88%. Staff not paid enough. Pretty sure they are. Very sure that they are. Can actually put a metal detector there. That's actually going to connect up. Good. Currently holding 134, 124, 128, and the maximum safe is 170, 152, and 187. So that is perfect. Yeah, we took on too many apparently, and I think that's because it took too long for the prisoners to arrive. What we can do now is take this whole block, stick it there, stick another one in. Now look at that, perfect number, lovely. We'll do the same down here as well. And we'll get ready for these mega dormitories as well. May as well just put all the walls in and put the doors roughly in the middle, just as long as they are symmetrical. It'll make building them a lot easier. So yeah, we'll get those built as well. That'll increase our medium security capacity significantly. Gonna have to now deploy some guards. So we want some guards deployed just generally in that area. And we're going to want, yeah, I think we've got some deployed around in some of those other areas too, which is good news. We want someone deployed in here. Just because they're then between the two gates. So I think we have a dog patrolling there as well, trying to prevent narcotics from being brought into the prison. There we go, Alexander Ilian is in there sleeping. Possibly soon to be executed. I will put the showers and the toilets at the front of both of them. And electricity, I'm pretty sure, was coming from a new power supply. Good. And on this old one, that needs to be filled up with more stuff going into our workshop. And now that our new paroles are done, we can set them up. and we can put, I think it's 4 in each of them. It's going to be a bit difficult, but okay, let's find out where those parole hearings ended up, and we then need to find our new shared paroles. Presumably they're going to be the ones like this one will be one of them. And this must be the other one then. Then we have to find out where the parole hearings have ended up, as there's still 2 more random parole hearings that have gone somewhere else. There's one, and there's the other one. There we go. Lovely. So that should now help with all of the prisoners up to the north, the ones north of the wall, as it were. I do apologise for that joke. Yeah, while we're here, may as well start getting this stuff done. Put the toilet there, put the toilet there and the shower on the other side, I suppose. Even though we haven't actually put the water pipes all the way along. Okay, I think we are actually putting the water pipes all the way along. Good. And we can cram in a load of bunk beds. We will give them a prayer mat. Keep them happy. And then, yeah, in these ones, these are going into the, you know, the basic cells. So, we don't actually want to be putting any more stuff in there. I know they're getting given a shower, but that's going to be all that they get. And we need to make them dormitories. And while we're here, manually open up the cell. Oh, I'll get there before you, police officer. And then once they're done, we'll then copy them across. And the capacity should be increasing quite significantly from all that. We do then also need to start putting our lovely flooring in. In this yard, for example, looks significantly better than this yard. I think in our kitchen we put the we put the white tiles, I want to say, in the kitchen, and the And that must be the wooden floor. Yeah, doesn't really look like a wooden floor. Yeah, wooden floor in here. Holy moly. We will maybe wait a long time before putting the wooden floor in our kitchen. But we can put our grass in the yard. The grass just looks really, really nice. So it's good to get that done. They're all complaining about water there. That must be because you need to put a staff door in here, just so that area is accessible. Where are the death row inmates? Don't see either of them. Can't be good. Where are they? Going to visitation? Are you joking me? He's in solitary. Hold the phone. How are you making it all the way up to visitation over there? Deployment. Because this is no longer a staff only area, which it should be, as should that storage, as should that area there. But even if it wasn't staff only, I mean, maybe there needs to be a buffer then, a staff only buffer. Like, the last thing that we want is a death row prisoner escaping. Not that it matters technically in the game, but just because, you know. You can see our paroles here working well, although for some reason our prisoners are being disgusting. But that is going to conclude this episode. Quite a bit of stuff done. Nearly got these finished. Oh yeah, there was some tunnels to get rid of, wasn't there? I'll just get those done. Okay, good. Right, yep, that's going to conclude this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.